Hello and welcome back everybody to Mr. Ralph's Gaming. My name is Mr. Ralph. We're going to go ahead and hop right on into a Space Engineer Survival Series up in space we are on episode 3. We were running away from the corruption. We did gather a few resources, a lot of iron, and we're in search right now for cobalt. If we can go ahead and get cobalt today, then we can definitely start making large cargo containers and a lot other items. I can't even speak English today. A lot a a bunch of other items that we can definitely, go about our day with. And hopefully we can go ahead and mine out an asteroid so we can build our base and set up defenses. So that's the number one goal for today. Definitely finding the cobalt and definitely finding a base asteroid that we can stay at for our longevity of this series. So without further ado, let's get right on in. Alright, so as we're loaded into the game, we're going to go ahead and mine out as much as we can. We do have a missile turret on the bottom here, so that's really good there. But definitely, like I said a minute ago, we definitely need that cobalt. So we're going to go ahead and go back out of here, and we're going to go and see if we can maybe put a ore detector up there. But we're running out of food. So the number one thing I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and put in an algae farm, which that is what we're going to need in order for us to progress. So I believe it was 4 of these that we needed for one person. So let's go ahead and drop that in now and get this started. I'm going to go ahead and just make 4 of these guys, and we're going to go ahead and place them right here. And actually what I'm going to do is I like symmetry, so we're going to just go ahead and do 5. And then we're going to go ahead and put the round ones right here with the sides like that. So let's go ahead and get that started. And we need at least 5 of them. So let's go ahead and get that. Doesn't look like I have the ability to, because it wants that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so let's go ahead and place 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So let's go ahead and load those up. And poof. There we go. Now let's go ahead and throw these on. Oh, capacity's been reached. So we do have 20 exposure level. So we got to definitely be careful with being out here on the spacewalks. The longer we're out here, the longer our exposure level goes up. So I don't want to have that too much, so we don't have to, constantly go back and forth into our ship. And we need small steel tubes, and then we should be set to go. But let me go ahead and put that there. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's see what our production is looking like. It looks like it's doing alright. And let's see if we can at least make 1 of them. Yeah, we still need steel tubes. So let's go ahead and just at least try to get these up. Oh, our hunger is getting... We're running low. Alright, so we got 1 up. Now we just got to get the rest of 4. And faster we get that up, faster we can get this thing going. Gravity generator would be really nice right about now. Let's go ahead and put in for another one of these. Right click, come on. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Need more time. Ah. How long is this taking? We need tubes, guys. We need tubes. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got steel tubes there. Steel tubes there. We need some interior plates, but it's already made. As long as it's above the functional line, we're already good. If it's under the functional line, then we got a little bit of problem. But we've got one. What I want to do, actually, and what I should be doing, is pointing that in the position on where the sun is, so we can start the production on algae crisps. Which right there, as you see, the dots are starting to get up to at least 4. So the more we have, the better. And I'm gonna go ahead and just point that right about there. There we go. So now we have the sun right there. There is the lovely sun. And now we're gonna go ahead and get this all started. Alright, so we got one there, one there. We're only missing 4 out of that one, which is fine, and then 5 out of the other. Which, if we go ahead into here, let's go ahead and speed that process up. Alright, now we're cooking. Alright, still missing some. Nope. Keep our head on a swivel. Make sure we don't get attacked. Oh, corrupt scatter drone. We got something special for him, so no, not to worry. And if anything, he's actually going to crash right into the asteroid, which actually helps us out in the end. So we're just going to let him do his thing. And while that's getting that, I do kind of want to make a way to have this asteroid right here. I think this asteroid would be pretty good to have if we could find an opening, but no telling if we're going to be able to or not. Looks like he's going to smack right into that asteroid. Let's watch. Yep, smacks right into the asteroid. Let's go ahead and grab him real quick. He's got some good resources. He's probably going to have some uranium like he did last time. And I think he was about a couple more away. It is definitely dark over here, so I don't know where it's going to be. Oop, don't want to die. We might have to actually go get the ship, but if we get the ship, then we definitely have to be a little bit careful on trying to get them resources, but we might have to wait for a little bit. Oh, let's actually go ahead and put the survival kit, since I did mention that we tore down the ship yesterday. Let's go ahead and try to at least put that on. And actually, what I want to do is I want to do it this way. I want this type 2. I like the type 2s. Type 2 is actually pretty nice. So let's go ahead and clear that build planner. Hit that. Get that squared away. Alright, so that's going there. We'll go ahead and eat one of these. And let's go ahead and put our ore detector back on this thing so we know where we're going, what we're doing, and go from there. Alright, all components are successful. Go ahead and place that up here. I do want to say thank you to all the viewers who are watching and definitely have been watching for the last couple of weeks. But be sure always to make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button and the bell notification for more content. As I mentioned, if you guys want more or want to see other video games, I do have them in my inventory on Steam. Don't forget to add me on Discord and Steam. by also commenting in the comment section below. But right now, we're going to go ahead and swing around and see if we can maybe find that asteroid break. Looks like it's still on the dark side. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to throw a light up there, which is the spotlights. And I'm actually going to put 2 of them. One there. And one there. And get back up in the cockpit. I don't actually see where it is. Let's see if I can put these spotlights up on a radius. And intensity a little higher. Huh. Let's see it. I don't see where he smacked into it. I see where the first one is. He must have smacked it in over here. So it doesn't show where he smacked into the asteroid. Oh, wait, we got something. We got something. Lost it. Don't see it. Oh, it was right there. There it is. Locked on it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. See what we got. Oh, we got some stuff over here. Sweet. Definitely need the ice, for sure. Alright, let's get back to the base over here. Throw that in there. Throw that there. Alright, so that covers that. And let's get back on the other side. before our exposure level goes back up. This is a nice asteroid. It's a little big, so I think it would be good for us to have a base in, but really, to be honest, I really want something with cobalt, so that's what we're going to search for first. So hopefully we can go and fly to this one over here and see if maybe, just maybe, we can find a little bit. We are coming in a little hot on that one. But as of right now, I think we have... Yes, we have some algae cup in production. It's a nice looking one too. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's that? What's that? That's ice. Oh, yes, we are definitely staying over here. And there's not just one piece of ice. There's multiple pieces of ice. So we're definitely going to be over here. Ice is always a good thing. We definitely need ice for hydrogen and oxygen. So we're going to go ahead and try to find an opening over here. And we're going to go ahead and settle in this asteroid. And hopefully, I think, if I'm right... Let's go ahead and do some scouting. It looks like this might be the base we've been looking for. It is the base we have been looking for. So, without further ado, guys, we actually found our base, and it happened to be right next to some ice. So that's a good start to the day. We're gonna go ahead and try to bring her in. I don't know if she's gonna fit. She'll fit. But first things first, let's go ahead and empty her out of all the missiles. Get these missiles out. Oop. And bloop. Right back in there. And let's go ahead and get her in. Yeah, it says I'm hungry, but it's fine. There we go. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead and just leave it here. We have an option to border it up. Now we are deep in this asteroid, so what I would like to really do is bore this out to be more uniformed, and then put a docking station right here for all of our ships that we capture. So that's probably what we're going to do in a later episode. But right now, we're going to go ahead and just get some production up. Since we do have a straight wall here, I do kind of want to build a little platform so we have some stuff going on. And actually, we have uranium, but we also have ice. So we don't really need the sunlight except for our food, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. Um, Personally, I think we should have this outside or at least close by the door. Um, but right here in the back saves us, gives us a little bit of shelter. But right now, let's go ahead and try to get this started. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and place down, let's see here, landing gear, which I'm going to use this type of landing gear because it's small. And we're actually just going to place that right about here. So let's go ahead and get the materials for it. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and just place it like so. As soon as I can get to it. Did it turn green? Yes, it did. Alright. Now, with that done, we are going to go and do light armor blocks. And that's going to be our belly. So, I am going to probably go out about 5. And let's go 10. If we're able to. Alright. And that's 1. Let's see here. Does it? Okay, cool. That's fine. I don't know if it... Did it do its thing? Nope. It didn't do it, because it's too far. And I'm actually going to take these out. Light armor block in the beginning, because we don't have any of the cobalt necessary for heavy. And this is one of those mobile stations, so we're just mobile inside of an asteroid. Alright. I'm thinking that's pretty good right there. Only temporary. Only temporary. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to weld up only the middle. Oh, there's a tug drone. Alright. Alright, so that's officially done. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see what it does if we do this. Nope. Yep. Okay. Nope. Alright. Nope. Nope. Alright, so we're just gonna go with the circumference of this whole entire thing. And it doesn't look like that's gonna go there. But it does go there. It goes up there. Alright. Get rid of that block. Nope. Looks like that will probably be as high as we're gonna be able to go. Unless we drill it out like I mentioned earlier. So we'll be fine with that. We'll do the M34. The M34 will definitely take care of that for us. Right now, it looks like we're doing pretty good. So no complaining there. That is a messed up circle. I can tell you that right now. That is a one messed up circle. But hey, it's a circle nonetheless. Might be not round, but it's definitely something. Which we can square it up in a little bit. Alright, so now that we got that going, let's go ahead and get our platform. So that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need it on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the only way to do that is we got to clear out this little bit right here to make that a little easier to put down. So we're just going to do that real quick. Perfect. Alright. And that's fine like that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to round that 5 into a circle. So we're going to go ahead and clear that one out real quick. And gotta get some food. Can't die. Too early. Alright, there we go. So this one I'm not really worried about, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put these in right here. And I kind of like them. So we're going to actually throw, where is it? Not the light ones. It's the angled. Yeah, we're going to throw angled on it, which that'll give us a little bit better feel of what we're doing. Thinking that right there. Maybe. Yeah, I like it. But I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that.
Energy low.
Oh, gotta go to the energy. Let's get some kelp crisp cooking. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so now that we got that going, let's go ahead and get this. I don't know if I want to go that angle with it, or if we should go, let me see here. You know what, let's do these. Why not? Let's go half block on this. Gives it that more industrial feel. Right there. And then we'll do, where is it? There it is. That right there. Go ahead and place that.
Meteor storm inbound.
And it's a little weird. But rather be weird than not weird. And besides, we still got to cook this one out right there, and then we'll wrap it up. So it's 5, 5, that's 11 in the middle. That means 12, 13. Friday the 13th, right there. It's not even Friday the 13th, but, you know, Freddy reference. But anyway, let me see here. I want to put, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing too much. Let's go ahead and take this out, though. We definitely need these out of the way. Let's go ahead and throw this one. Yeah, let's throw that one. Why not? Yeah, that should be alright. And then we'll throw that one there. And yeah, that'll cover that. And then this, I want to put for the light. Where's the light one? Ooh, it doesn't have one for the triangle, does it? Nope, it does not. But we're going to do that one. Why not? See how it looks. Yeah, I'm a little okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Leave a comment and tell me if I can do it better or if you guys suggest anything different. Me personally, I think they're subject to change, but that's me. Now floor centers, I am going to throw them in there just because. But what I want to do right about here is I want to put some air, was it airtight hanger doors right there, especially in that middle. So I'm actually going to cut that down. Bloop. There we go. And let's go ahead and get that so it doesn't go anywhere. And get it on the other side so it also doesn't go anywhere. Gravity generator would be nice right about now. Doors. Where are my doors? Me personally, I do not like the regular door. I do like my sliding door, and I also like my offset door. But the offset door only works if you're doing a ship or a very big base. But I also like these new ones, these hatch doors. But what we're going to use today is, let me see if I can find it, this door, centered door, the new block. So we're going to go ahead and flip that one out of the way. Then we're going to go ahead and place, bloop. Actually, no we're not. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to put that, bloop, right there. And realistically, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. If I put a block here, that covers that. And it also covers it on this side. No, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Yep, we're going to do that. Whee! Over there. Bloop. So this will be my first time ever playing around with these doors. I've actually not went through them in third person. So, actually it looks pretty good. I like that. Definitely looks good. We are definitely running out of food. How much food do we have anyway? Okay. My ship definitely does not have the ability for that. And that's why we have bloop and bloop. We have anything in there? Yeah, we have hydrogen. What about our oxygen? Ah, they're all on stockpile. Off stockpile. There we go. Now we're cooking. And that's all we have. I might actually send this to outward for a minute. We're just going to rotate this very slowly. Very slowly. Okay. Let's go get some food. Woohoo! Like Pillsbury Doughboy out here. Now we do have ice, which you guys just saw. Um, that's, like I said, it's going to be a good start for us. But right now, let's see what we have in our inventory. Let's do some inventory management and see what we've got. Well, that's giving us some food. Right now we have 13 batteries in the assembler. We've got those. We've got 76,000 iron, so we're good on base building. We have 12 uranium, so that's good for a little bit of power. Same thing with the reactor components. We have a lot of thruster components. This right here is going to help us, especially if we tear this down and then build a omni drill. We might be able to get more resources to get more of these. So we'll think about that in a couple minutes. As we go down, we have 3,000 stone, which is fine for the moment. Which actually, you know what? Now that we're talking about it, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get that started. Let's go back down and see what we've got. Stone, stone, stone. There it is. We've got this right here. We've got 272 of the Gatling ammo boxes, which is good because we definitely gathered those off the corrupt that crashed into the asteroid. 53 missiles, which are good, and then also we have one more kelp crisp. So we're gonna go ahead and eat one of those. But other than that, I think we're pretty good standing. This is what, like I said, we're meaning to get cobalt. If we can get cobalt, we can do a lot more things. Gravel, we have a gravel sifter that can be made. So we are going to save up our gravel as much as possible so we can get more reactor components. Because reactor components, and I believe it is silver or gold that makes them. So this and that will be awesome. Let me see here. We have radio components, which we don't need radio frequencies right now because we're not really doing drones, and most likely we're going to be piloting them anyway. But other than that, I think we'll be all right. We've got 5 algae farms, one advanced rotor, so that's what the small ship is connected to the large grid for. And then, of course, we have the hydrogen tanks. Hydrogen tanks are sitting at 2.3 on one and 2.3 on the other. But let's go ahead and combine them and see. That's 4.7. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because we're at a standstill. But our batteries are fully charged, so that's a good thing. These guys are on discharge? Yeah, these are on discharge. Let's go ahead and charge these up anyway. Just because. Or not. Yep, or not. So we just sit here and wait. Oh, no. What we could do is we could get ice. That's what we could do. Is that what I think it is? No, I'm kidding. That's not what it is. Ice, where are you? I saw you. I saw you earlier. You were somewhere on this rock. I saw you earlier. Where are you? Come out, little ice. Mm. Are you in here? Nope, you're not in there. Not there either. I do not see the ice. It must be on the dark side. It's got to be over there somewhere. That's fine. I'm gonna get some of the ice. Oh, there's some holes everywhere. Let's see, let's travel the side over here. Nope, nothing over there. Oh, ice! We're gonna go ahead and fill up an inventory of that so we have some on hand. And we're gonna light that tunnel up. Not in the sense of explosives, but we're definitely gonna light it up. Alright, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put a new signal right there, and we're gonna name it just ice. And we're gonna put 001 A 1 for asteroid. So that's done. Now let's go ahead and go back over here, and let's go ahead and put it in our inventory, and let's wait. How much food do we have? And we're slowly getting to it. I think we should make more. Let's make more. We have the resources, so let's make more of them. Where is it? I just saw it. It's up here. Survival kit. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a few more of these. Thinking maybe 5 more. So we're gonna do 1 and 2. Actually, let's do 6. 2 and 3. And then 3. Wee, spacewalk, spacewalk. There we go. Alright, now run over here. We should put cargo terminal. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put cargo terminal. Why not? Make it a little easier so I ain't gotta flip and do that all the time. Oh, can't do that. Got all those in the air. Still can't do it. What's in our assembler? Oh no, we need silicon wafers. Well, plan B. Let's get our drill. Oh no, I didn't want that one. Poof. Character weapon. Thought I grabbed it. There it goes. Right now, they cannot find us. Oh, oops. Like a dummy. Hold on. Unknown signal detected. Guess what? I am not compromising my location for an unknown signal. That is not happening. Okay, so that's done there. Let's go get some refills. Let's get some food in our inventory. Alright. And let's see if we can get to the top of the... Ooh. I just messed up. I don't know where I put the base. Oh no. Oh no. Well, waypoint your stuff, guys. Waypoint your stuff, because now we don't know where we put our base. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. We know what it looks like. That's at least a good part. Oh, no, 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 no. Get away from the asteroid. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just dig out some of this real quick. We need silicon wafers, so it doesn't matter. And yes, we are gliding to the left. So we can get all of the stone. And we will not leave until it is mined. The whole asteroid. The whole asteroid will be mined. And mine alone. Also another reference. If anybody asks how many cups of coffee I had today, it was only 2. Alright, let's see how much we have in our inventory. I think that was a heck of a lot. Yeah, 144,000. That's pretty good start. Now let's find our entrance. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere around here. I would cheat a little bit, but I don't believe in cheating. And I have spotlights, so... Oh, wait, ice. There's ice. There's ice right there. Now, Rolf, get back over there. Get back over there. We need the ice. If anything else fails today, we need ice at least. Get the ice. Initiate burn. Initiate the burn. Get up there. Initiate the burn. Okay. Okay. Whew. There we go. Now we're cooking. How much ice can we carry anyway? Alright, the cockpit's almost full. The assembler's not even halfway there. I still have the drill at 234,000 liters. Oh, we haven't even made a dent in the modular cargo container, nor the O2 generators. Small cargo, it's almost there. It's halfway full. Let's just get this ice and call it. And then from there, let's go try to find our opening. And waypoint everything. Now, if we could find a ice comet, that would be nice. That right there, then I can start sending drones back and forth. And I know how to deal with it. Set up a mining outpost. And call it a day. Probably should have put build vision on this. Oh well. Live and learn. Alright. Let's see how much is there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're good. We're good on ice. Now let's figure out where the heck our base is. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? I think that is. I think that is, guys. That looks like our hole in the ground. It looks familiar. I said it was close. Let's get in there. If that turns green on the inside, it's definitely our hole. Yep, it's ours. Let's rotate it. Alrighty. Awesome. Now we're back at base. See if we can squeeze on in there. Like so. Alright. Awesome. I'm going to eat one more kelp crisp real quick, and I will be right back, guys. So bear with me. But other than that, you guys are going to be seeing a flush cockpit. Let me know if anything is behind us. Alrighty, I'm back. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. Right now, it looks like we are going to go ahead and pop out of here and get this building done and over with. I don't know. I feel like we should go up one more on that one. Oop, zero gravity. Let's see here. Hmm. Yeah, let's see. Let's see here. See what we got. Doors. There. So I like putting one there. And putting one. Oop, we need more. Put one there. One there. One there. And I guess I could put five of these here. And let's see, why not? Oh, we need a, where is it? Refinery. That's what we need. Let's go ahead and put some basic refineries on here. Just because. I'm actually going to put 2 of them so they work in tandem. Clear out all the inventory real quick. One there. One there. Actually, you know what? Let's speed this process up a little bit. Let's do speed mod. Actually, we're gonna put a few speed mods up there. Alright, now we're cooking with it. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Alright, so let's go ahead and do these doors. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's 2. Oh, they actually will fit right there. I'm tripping. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, they actually will fit right here. Yeah. It's a windowed. actually does fit. I did not plan that. It's actually not bad. Perfect. And actually, what I want to do...
Energy low.
I wonder if it'll work that way. Does it work that way? Might work that way in the design. I'll be darned. It actually does. Let's take that one out then. And put that one in. And actually, let's not even do that. Because it would be easier to throw this one in. Would it be easier to throw that one in? No, not that one.
Energy critical.
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe having that block there would actually have been fine. Let's see if we put one of these in. It matches it. You can't really tell up there.
No energy.
Design aspects. Very odd. But it's okay. We're gonna sit here for a minute. We're gonna think about it. Okay, it's thought. Okay, now I know what to do. We are actually going to do this. One there. All the way through. Nope, some of this. That was a bad idea. Me personally, I think I really should put these there. Because that's really starting to look weird. Yeah, straight all the way up. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not worried about it. He's gonna crash before he hits me. And if he does hit me, we're screwed anyway. Yep, he crashed. Alright, let's go ahead and back this thing up since that drone was already here. Ooh, we're hitting stuff. Ooh, we're hitting stuff. Yep, we hitting stuff. We hit a lot of stuff. Crud. Yeah, it could be worse. Actually, it kind of was worse. Yeah, it was kind of bad. Well, it could be worse. We could have lost the whole inventory of things. Crap. Yep, this is why we need a tunnel. Could have been way worse. Great, we're out of silicone wafers. Great. Where the heck is the sun? You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. No idea how those are all at 4. But I'm not questioning it. How? Okay. Um. It's weird. Don't know. Don't care. See how much stone we got. Yeah, I got enough. Well, so much for having the cobalt. At least we got an asteroid with ice. I guess call that a win. Okay, now that's definitely not a win. We are definitely going where we need to go. Back inside. Stalker drone? Bad idea. Let's get to our base entrance before we get pummeled. Let's collect some more of this before we die. Algae farm. We got 1 minute. That's fine. That stalker drone's gonna crash anyway. We don't have long. Alright, we gotta go.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, well, while that's doing its thing and trying to come towards us. There we go. We are going to do this for the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. We'll go put welder on the front of it. And we're going to go ahead and weld up that door. Alrighty, everybody. That go ahead. That go is. I can't even speak English. That already concludes our hour-long stream for this afternoon. Definitely stay tuned for episode 4 of Surviving Corruption. Uh, I am Mr. Ralph. Welcome to the Mr. Ralph Gaming Channel. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And also hit that bell for that notification. Other than that, I bid you a farewell. Goodbye.